Alright, it is time to get into this phase 1 cipher from EpicLLOYD, man. From the epic rap battles, which I am a big fan of, so I've been looking forward to getting into this thing. It's a cipher over 10 minutes long, so I'm not going to intro you to death. We're just going to get into this thing. I'm going to try not to do too much pausing and try not to make this video too long, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. Let's go. It's story time. Day 3. We're going to the beginning. Let's go.
Los Angeles, March 14th, 2020. It's the pandemic. Day 3. All the streets and the shelves looking empty. It's eerie. It never rains in LA. But for the past 3 days, it's been drizzling and gray. Schools canceled for all grades. College campuses shut down. Sick days getting waived. People cashing in their 401ks. This shit's scary and it's just the 3rd day. March 16th, 2020.
Let's go.
Frak.
Pandemic, day 5. Still rain from a gray sky, swear I seen LA cry. It's not a joking title when we stranded on these lonely islands. Been in the crib so long, I'm feeling homicidal. The old and the sick trying to focus on their own survival, while a bunch of kids on TikTok trying to go coronaviral. Staring in my open fridge in a lonely kitchen. Been sitting so still, I swear I am getting slow motion sickness. So now they ask for free testing when their folks are tripping. Guess they only need socialism when they're social distance. Hey, but if they still don't give us healthcare yet, rip me off some toilet paper as a welfare check. I'm gone.
March 21st, Germany. Still hearing the same stuff. Nothing has changed. I see this kind of as a break from all the duties, but it doesn't make it easier for struggles that go through me. And I'm happily at home, cause for me it's
duties go through me. Hey, we're actually getting bars. We're getting some. Look, I get the point of this, but there actually are going to be bars up in this thing. Let's go.
Nothing has changed. I see this kind of as a break from all the duties, but it doesn't make it easier for struggles that go through me. And I'm happily at home, cause for me it's kinda casually, but I'm scared of all the tragedies that could happen to my family. I wanna hear something new, this constant circle has heard of me. The first time since ERB they put the German in Germany. The TV got nothing to celebrate. I know it's important to educate, but why is it called news when I heard the same shit yesterday? I'm sick of the increasing panic, but I know it's gonna get bad if we do not appreciate all the alarm, and the number of people gets massive. Taking the classes on my computer and praying to God that I'm gonna get past this, but I believe that soon the streets are gonna get back to being active.
Look, March 23rd and this quarantine is not boring me. I see they hoarding things while there's people that can't afford a thing. I bet the loitering go turn to looting when we forced to sin, but I'm a force of grin cause I'm gon' smile even when forced to bend. While horsemen be evil, exploiting people that's bought it in, jacking up the prices cause while in crisis you forced to spend. Economy is dropping, a trending topic to some. I look at Trump like fuck this, more like the blindness leading the dumb. But I'm cynical and political topics is getting critical. Social distance still disimproves, got us shopping in intervals. But damn, I'm just a man, so I'm doing all that I can. We can feed the needy with cans and make content to feed the fans. But man, we gon' need something better from Uncle Sam. And when this all over, hope that we closer in the end.
Talk about March 20. Talk about, look. Let's go. Let's go all the way back to EpicLLOYD's verse, because he talked about it at day 3. This being eerie. This thing is still eerie for me. I ain't gonna lie. This thing is still freaking eerie. I don't know if I will ever get used to seeing people walking around. We are living. Let's think about that shit. We are literally living in a world right now where people have to walk around with masks on. That to me is eerie, and that is not going to change anytime soon. So the eeriness is going to continue. It is not going anywhere. And the beginning of this thing, you've seen panic. That's exactly what you've seen. You've seen people panic because we are dealing with something that we're dealing with a pandemic that shut down, damn near shut down everything. So when you're dealing with something like this, that people, I'm sure, well, speaking for myself, I never thought I'd see something like this in my lifetime. When you see something like that, people start panicking. They start hoarding shit, like Scru said. They start hoarding shit. toilet paper is a hot commodity. I live in Philly. I went to the pretzel factory the one day, and with my meal, I got a damn roll of toilet paper, like a Happy Meal. It was ridiculous. And what was it, Frak? Talk about being lonely through this thing. I'm one of the lucky ones. I ain't gonna lie. I am definitely one of the lucky ones. I did not have to go through this by myself. I'm still not going through it by myself. So if you're somebody who has to lives alone and has to go through this by yourself, damn. Because look, we are not meant to be alone. We're meant to socialize. It's in our nature. So good thing we have social media and stuff to have some form of reaching out to people, communicating with people. Because if we didn't have this and people were legit home with no communication with the outside world whatsoever, damn, let's keep going.
Cans and make content to feed the fans, but man, we gon' need something better from Uncle Sam. And when this all over, hope that we closer in the end.
Yes, sir.
Vietnam, March 25th, 3 months of quarantine. In the current situation, people aching to leave their homes. For me, it's been 13 weeks of feeling weak and alone. I'm thankful for my safety, but I'm running out of task. Mother Nature, give life a shot, or is that too much to ask? Every hour feels so long, yet each day keeps speeding on the news, telling me every choice humans make is wrong. Always been told I got a future, and that's why I'm living. But since when has barely living become such a difficult mission? Not long ago, climate change was the hot threat, and yet I forget your life's a chance, so roll the dice and make a bet. No sweat, I'm gonna run and jump through every single hurdle. But is it worth being in an isolated and desolate world?
Let's go.
Hey, yo, Shapes. Love me, I'm going to work. Yeah. March 32nd for 30 days. Essentially, I'm needed for work. We eating great. They locking down the state. These people wait with time off. The opposite of future with my mask on. Everybody wanna go live. I scribble more. COVID-19, the freshman +4. Police start spazzing. Public start marching. Pull my horn for the protest. Let them know that we locked in. At work, I'm thinking the ways to prove to y'all. I wanna teach my nephew how to throw a ball. I wanna show my daughters what a man is. I wanna buy my forever house, so let this man live.
I don't know what day this is. I know what the date is though. Today is April 5th. It's Josie's birthday today.
Oh, you know what? That's so true. It got to a point where I didn't know what day it was. They all ran together to me. The only thing you kind of really only knew was what month it was. At least to me, all these days were running together, and I didn't know what day it was. If it was the weekend, during the week. A lot of people keep track of the day by what they do, like going to work, shit like that. If you're not working, if you can't go out somewhere, you lose track of of what day it is. That is a that's what happened to me too, man. I was losing track of what day it was. Let's go.
We had a Zoom party.
It's April 10th, yeah, you can tell that it's Friday. The way this virus came in Debo 2020 up sideways for real. I needed something, pulled up mask on a Friday. The line was longer than a flight from JFK to Zimbabwe. Been on Zoom straight for 5 days, just trying to focus in class. But my mind keeps on racing, yo, how the fuck I'm gon' pass? Lost my job, I'm feeling bad and cool, I think I'm gon' crash. Mind half empty, just how I stop now and look at the glass. Mask on like Aku, but honestly, I feel played. College quick to take money, get so stingy to giving aid. No unemployment, no stimulus, now my pocket's underweight. But I'm still thinking, God, I'm not one of many to die today.
Brooklyn, April 12th, as it got an emotion. All my booty calls been quarantined, so I've kept my lotion. Been hearing of death all over the world, wishing for a potion that'll cure this whole disaster.
That was funny as hell. I'm sorry, man. Let's go back.
Brooklyn, April 12th, as it got an emotion. All my booty calls been quarantined, so I've kept my lotion. Been hearing of death all over the world, wishing for a potion that'll cure this whole disaster before I jump in the ocean. I've been struggling, trying to find my balance during the solitude. A one-man game like solitaire. Not that it's something I want to do, but it's something that I gotta do. Feeling lost and I ain't got a clue. Thinking of ways for me to build. Luckily, I know I got the tools. Been rapping my ass off, trying to blast off. connecting syllables together cause there's a shortage of cash, dog. Oh, what a sad thought. It ain't no bad, bro. Been hearing birds and I'm letting them sing. And I kid you not, hand sanitizing after everything. Feels like day 9 million. Hoping God will show me why. Watching old highlights, trying to cope with the fact that Kobe died. And I'm about to start gripping a tech, cause I can't even buy my boxers with this stimulus check.
April 15th. The governor has shut down my business, but is still forcing me to pay rent at a place that I can't make money at. Yo, a week ago, I was rapping on stages.
You know which businesses got that bailout money? The ones that don't freaking need it. The businesses out there that probably didn't need any of that stimulus money or anything. They're the ones who got it. People like Crypt and like some of the gyms around like the small time gyms, the family owned gyms and family businesses, they're the ones who are having to shut down because they're the ones not getting the bailout money or whatever the hell it was called. The ones who got it are the ones who didn't freaking need it. Let's go.
Stimulus check.
April 15th. The governor has shut down my business, but is still forcing me to pay rent at a place that I can't make money at. Yo, a week ago, I was rapping on stages, hundreds in the crowd, rapping every word that I'm saying. Between the shows, stopping at some restaurants to grab a bite, hearing more about Corona every day and every night. We didn't think that this was real, it's just a load of shit until a low percent showed of our sold out South Dakota ticks. Bro, it's this 300 sold, only 40 a 10. Boy, the pitch, now we're going home broke as shit with Corona symptoms. Can't go get tested, telling me to quarantine or I'll die. And the Kentucky governor just shut down my job because he said I got more than 10 people inside. But if you go to Walmart, there's 10 guys in each aisle, 10 lines at any time. I guess that COVID only matters when your status isn't high and you're the little guy, huh?
Talk about it.
2020. It's been 24 days since they said stay at home. People losing their minds, wanna hit the streets and roam. They out protesting, saying it's a hoax, but I guess you'll do anything just to see your folks. When you walk in the stores and the shelves all empty, my inner mom flips. I need stuff for my baby, need milk, wipes, diapers, food. It's taking everything in me not to act a fool. And I'm stuck in the house with my man all day, throwing off my routine cause he's usually away in the office, working hard, paying these bills. I pray to God it don't affect them. How we gon' deal? Poker face on, but my anxiety is peaking. Pop some CBD before I start tweaking. Singing sad songs like the Phantom of the Opera. Let me go meditate.
I like how she's doing this video. She's literally home with her kid running around the house because that's how it's been. You've been home with your kids and your husband, wife, whatever you got at home. She's sitting on the couch just rapping and her kids running around. I like how she's doing that because that's how it's been.
Anxiety is peaking. Pop some CBD before I start tweaking. Singing sad songs like the Phantom of the Opera. Let me go meditate. Realign my chakras.
Now it's back to family time.
It's been a month and a half, and I don't know what to do with all this time that I have. I barely laugh. I feel lonely at every day, and I don't think that all this mess will be done before ending May. I made a mistake. Or that's what I think at least. I went early to Canarias, my girl stayed in Madrid, and we haven't been dealing well with this shit. We fight and we cry several nights every week. It is what it is. At least here it's not that bad. The disease hasn't affected my mom and my dad or anyone that I know. The silence are doing fine, so maybe we don't have to stay much longer confined. Spending some time outside will surely clear my mind. I don't know for sure, but I gotta give it a try. That's why I'll find a way to get this pressure off my chest by doing what I do best, writing rhymes to rest from the stress.
He's 69.
May 19th was supposed to be nice. Saw some family for the first time in a long while tonight. I got in a screaming fight with my buddy's wife. I got no memory why. I think the wiring in my head's not quite right. I'm getting irrationally pissed and erratically livid. I've had it with all these dramatic opinions. Your self-righteous posts are one-sided, your highness. So go fuck your mask and go fuck your virus. You stay in confinement if you're so fucking frightened. You're panicky, ranting on Facebook and whining. Political bitches are what makes me sick. Using your kindergarten kids as your bargaining chips. Fuck! I listen to myself. I don't even know who this is. This constant sense of conflict infects my subconsciousness. I've lost my friends and my family and my cat and my business. I've witnessed vanished marriages and sober living conditions. I'm kissing folks I love goodbye on every side of this shit. I can't believe we found a way to get divided by this. I'm crying, I'm split, I'm dying, I'm pissed. I drink like a fish, my limit's been hit. We're a train wreck, how much worse can this get? Shit.
Hey, that's a real thing too, by the way, what he just said. If you're somebody who is trying to not drink, one of the things that will cause you to probably start, or can cause you to start drinking again or do drugs or whatever your thing is, boredom. Having nothing to do will cause you to backslide on that shit. So I am sure there is a lot of people out there who trying to live that clean life, or whatever you want to, whatever you want to call it, who aren't living that clean life anymore because of this shit. That is definitely something that is probably, it has to be going on. Being bored is one of the biggest things that'll cause a relapse. Definitely, trust me, I'm somebody who's been through it, so I know what boredom can do to people. Let's go. Okay, it's over. You know, people have had their own experience throughout these last few months, their own stories to tell. And having a cipher where you're just letting people tell their stories is a good move, man. Well done. This thing was definitely well done. And it shows that, it's showing that it's not just here, it's not just where you live or in the country you live, it's all over the world. So, and having people on here from all over the world, good move. I'm going to end this thing right here. Link to original down in the description box. I'm out.